Hi guys, if you're struggling with digestive issues or you constantly feel like you have no energy, I have something pretty powerful that can help. There isn't one of us who haven't experienced digestive issues. Most people still don't know you don't have to live with them. But no one, and I mean no one, wants to know what's coming out of our body. And guess what? We're all literally dying of embarrassment. I mean, I'll just come right out and say it, like the baby book does. We all poop, and we need to talk about it. I have 4 simple steps that will literally transform your digestion and boost your energy. And I call it the HOPE formula. The HOPE formula is a simple, science-backed, easy-to-follow nutritional approach to gut health, and it changed my life and the lives of thousands of other people too. Because once it worked for me, I had to share it. It was designed to give you back what you didn't get in the sad standard American diet. The number of digestive and chronic diseases in this country is mind-blowing. Digestive diseases are among the most prevalent and expensive diseases in America. 60 to 70 million people are affected by digestive diseases. 25 million adults experience heartburn daily, and from 25 to 45 million suffer from irritable bowel syndrome, and millions more from SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Overall, we as Americans spend $120 billion a year on medical care for digestive problems. And the problem is still growing. Now, did you know that we spend only half that amount of money on natural and organic foods? But we spend almost double that amount of money on fast foods. We know that most chronic diseases start in the digestive tract from inflammation. Diabetes affects 37 million people in the United States, and heart disease is still our #1 killer. Both can be related to what you eat. And the reverse is true. The foundation of vibrant health lies in nutrition. And that's where the HOPE formula comes in. HOPE stands for high fiber, omega-3s, probiotics, and enzymes. Each part works together because you're not what you eat, as the saying goes. You are what you digest. That's healthy. HOPE foods are easy to get into your diet every day, just like a multivitamin. So let me run through my HOPE formula for you because this is what healed me and this can help you too. So let's look at food. The H in the HOPE formula is high fiber. The 2 types of fiber are like a sponge. See this yellow side? Soluble fiber helps absorb things like toxins, cholesterol, and sugar in your gut. The insoluble fiber is like the green side. It acts like bulk or roughage in the intestine. So you have healthy elimination. Now you see a basket of food here, vegetables, and each of these foods, let's take broccoli for example. It has the 2 kinds of fiber that I talk about, the insoluble fiber and the soluble fiber. And let me explain that to you. Let's take this pepper. The peeling of the pepper is insoluble. The inside of the pepper is soluble. And you remember you need both types of fiber in your diet every day because they do different things. So when you look at this basket of vegetables and the fruit, this is where you're getting your soluble and insoluble fiber, and you want it through food if you can get it. But to make sure I get enough, I also supplement with organic flax, acacia, and pea fiber. I don't recommend bread, but if you're a bread eater, make sure it's whole grain. White bread, no fiber. So the key takeaway here is more fiber equals better digestion, more energy, and a happy gut. Okay, the O part of the HOPE formula is omega-3s. We get omega-3s from food, so it's very important to look at the types of food you're eating so you're getting omega-3s every day. I love avocados. Avocados should be eaten every single day to get enough omega-3s, and put that in your diet every day. The other one is walnuts. Walnuts are very high in omega-3, so they should be a daily food that you eat. Now, the salmon is something you're not going to probably eat every day, but salmon's very healthy, and so if you can get your salmon in a couple of times a week, that would be beneficial. So you're getting your omega-3s from food. The P part of the HOPE formula is probiotics. So here we have cabbage. Here we have kefir. You also have it sometimes if you get good quality yogurts. These should be eaten every single day. And you know what's really easy to do with this? You don't have to eat this much sauerkraut. You put a portion of it. So let's say you have a plate of food. You put a small portion, I'd say like 1/4 of a cup of sauerkraut or fermented vegetables on your plate. It's just enough to supplement it, not a whole plate full of fermented foods. So the best way to get your probiotics is through food. However, it's almost impossible to get all of it through food, so you do need to supplement with a probiotic that has at least 60 billion cultures per capsule and 60 different strains. And that will add plenty of good bacteria so that your gut health gets stronger and stronger. Now we go over to the E part of the HOPE formula, and that's enzymes, specifically digestive enzymes. You know, when we eat, the pancreas produces digestive enzymes in our body for us to break down proteins, starches, and fats and other foods. So sometimes we can get the digestive enzymes from things like papaya, pineapple, and these are enzymes that are in foods. However, it's hard to get that in your diet every day. And I will tell you, as you get older, your digestive enzymes are going to get weaker and weaker. So you might want to look at having a digestive enzyme supplement, and that's what you put in your body every time you eat a meal. And that helps break down the protein, starches, and fats, because what happens if you don't digest protein? It's going to ferment in your gut, and that is the beginning of the problem that we have. So when your gut starts to have over-fermentation or lack of fermentation, you're starting on the road to poor health. So a key takeaway is enzymes help your gut work smarter, not harder, so that you get the most out of your food. So that's how you get HOPE into your diet. I also personally supplement. We can't eat 35 grams of fiber every day, and it can also be tough to get 60 billion cultures and 60 unique strains of probiotics just through fermented foods. And if you're not a big fish eater, it can be tough to get 2,000 milligrams of omega-3. And on top of all of that, enough raw foods to increase your digestive enzymes. Whether you get HOPE nutrients through food or supplementation, it has a powerful impact on your physical, mental, and emotional health. I've seen it firsthand. People who struggled with bloating, fatigue, and poor digestion finally get relief. And I was one of them. Gut health is all health. When you heal your gut, you heal your whole body, your energy, your skin, your digestion, even mental clarity. Life is too short to feel bad. Take care of your gut health. Subscribe to my channel for more important gut health content like this.